Lauren, and I am your Kinesiology 197 instructor, and I just wanted to make a really quick little video to show you exactly what my expectations for the Erikson essay and the research project. So you can see that on October 10th, the Erikson essay is due in the Dropbox. And if you scroll down just a little further, you'll see right here, written assignment number 1, Eriksons essay, due October 11. And it says here you want to list, define, describe the stages of Erikson's theory of development and include examples from your own life to illustrate your understanding of the material. So I want to show you what that looks like. So here I have a sample student paper. And on it, you'll see that they start off talking a little bit about, giving a little bit of background about Erikson's stages of development. And then you'll see down here that the person first describes what this stage is all about, what it's called, and brief information about what this stage is about. That's the definition. Next, they talk about an example, like a textbook example of what stage 1 is all about. And then a more important part of this assignment is this area here, and this whole area here is where the person has actually taken stage 1 and applied it to their own life. And so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you to go through Erikson's theory and first to define it, then to give an example, like a textbook example, and then to apply it to your life. All right, now I would like to go ahead and switch to the research project. So for your research project, that is due November 7th. And again, you're going to submit it into the Dropbox, and here you're going to choose a development topic of interest to you. You're going to find a minimum of 3 articles. You're going to summarize and critically analyze your topic, and you're going to write a minimum of a 5 to 7 page paper. That doesn't include the works cited page, and it does not include a title page if you put one in there. The paper is going to be formatted, typed, double-spaced, and you're going to have some sort of referencing style, whether it's APA, MLA, Chicago, Tiburon, and you're going to include in-text referencing and works cited page or bibliography. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and go into a sample. All right, so here's a sample of a student paper. And this particular paper is on the effects of trauma, neglect, and abuse on childhood development. And this paper had some problems. And one of the problems was that the person has quite a few sources in text, but the sources do not show up in their bibliography. And so here you can see that the person had to fix this particular error and resubmit it, or they wouldn't receive any credit for it at all, because it would be considered plagiarism. So as we go down, this is actually a very, very well written paper. What I did is I just highlighted the references that were indeed in both places. So this is an in-text reference, and then down here it actually matches down there. Please do not highlight. I just did that to show you. Next, you're going to see I have a comment box here, and as you can see that this person, this particular source is not in the bibliography, and this particular source is not in the bibliography. Here we have a green one, so that means that I must have located this particular source down here in the works cited, and I do. There's a green right there. So again, every source that you have in your paper must show up in your works cited part. All right, so here again, here's another source, here's another source. Here we have a spelling error over here. All right, so you want to make sure that you do spell check, and you know, here we have actually another, oh, he does have this particular person and this person in his works cited, but this one is not. And here again, this one is not. All right, so again, While the paper is definitely well written, it's not cited correctly and therefore would not be acceptable. The topic is good, the written work is good, it's just the other effects of that. Alright, so, and then again down here in the paper it says every source that appears in text must also appear in the bibliography section or it is considered plagiarism. Alright, so this is just to kind of give you an example that you need a minimum of 3 sources. More is fine. More is fine. In fact, it's really hard to write one. I said a minimum of 5 to 7 pages. This particular paper is a total of 10, but it does have a works cited page, and it also has a title page. So that means that this person actually wrote 8 pages, and but again, they had to fix the other issues. All right, I hope this helps you understand what the expectations are for your research paper and for your Eriksons essay.